Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Indiana Air Guns. I'm gonna walk down range a little bit because I'm sure you won't be able to see me when I stand in a normal spot. Today, we do have out the Legacy 1000 125th Anniversary Edition. Normally on the 4th. Happy 4th, by the way. Happy Independence. I hope everybody's out and gets at least pop off one shot. Really appreciate you guys stopping by tonight. It really means a lot. Legacy 1000 125th Anniversary Edition. What does Hank think? I think it's a beautiful gun. The Legacy 1000 always has been pretty thorough in Crosman's line. Crosman, however you choose to say that. And this one's no different. Just the paint scheme seems to be different on this one. Other than that, it's basically the same rifle. I have something that I'm going to start a series on here on the channel called Tiny Targets. Today we will be on the 20-yard line, and we have 4 or 5 different tiny targets. Just going to take 5 pumps in the Legacy 1000, see what we can do. We are shooting the Apollo Champion Flat Nose 8.48 grain pellet. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Again, thanks for stopping by. Happy Independence. Hank is always either too far away from the camera or too close. Figured zoomed in, you know, that was a good enough distance between us, so hopefully that worked out. Now, right away on the Legacy 1000, I have problems loading pellets, especially the flat nose pellets. They just don't want to roll down far enough in order to get in the hole down there, so I do keep a pair of needle nose here with me. Other than that, she's a beaut, man, especially at 20 yards. I mean, what more would you want out of basically a $70 gun, $75 gun, I think off the shelf at Walmart. Maybe around a $65 mark. We have an extra tiny, I haven't shot these in a while, guys, a green eraser down there on the left. We have a mouse, which is about the size of the chicken. To the right of that, to the right of him, we also have a rock. To the right of the rock, we have a white bottle cap, it looks like. And to the right of the bottle cap, we have, which is in the shade, which you probably won't be able to see, is a walnut down there. All those targets are relatively tiny, about the size of a paintball or smaller. So let's go ahead and get started on that green eraser and see what we can do today. Like I said, it's been a while since I've even attempted this myself, just messing around. Figured I was getting ready to. It was the 4th. Hell, let me go ahead and cut the guys on. So here we are. Let's see here. Green eraser. And it's getting brighter out here, guys. It's right at about noon now. So, sun's about at its highest right now. No, but we did pating the can. Shout out to Stony. You guys don't know Stony, make sure you go over there and give him a subscribe. He is at the Backyard Dispatcher. Again, guys, this wasn't going to be something that I just set up and run automatically and hit all 5 in a row and get out of here. This may be a slightly longer video. Hope you guys are, like I said, able to get out and enjoy yourself today, or at least share that with somebody else. Back at the green eraser, here we go. Was wood that time, a little low. I'll tell you what, we're just going to go ahead and move on to the mouse, and we'll come back to the eraser. That is an awful tiny target down there. Like I said, I am a little rusty. I am out of practice. Legacy 25 or Legacy 125th Anniversary Edition. What else do I think besides the pellet loading going wrong? I think it's a great rifle. I think if you're in the market for something cheap and you just want to plink in the backyard, $100 or less. There's the mouse. I think it's kind of hard to beat. I don't think I necessarily need 5 pumps with this, but that's what we're doing today. I think that's what we're sighted in at here at 20 yards off the back step. To the back of the black brick down there is exactly 20 yards. Let's get that rock. That rock was next. And that was definitely a ricochet, and there was wood down there, so it was a little low. I seen Scott over Alaska Air Guns a while back do a video on this, and he wasn't really liking the rifle too much. Kind of disappointed. It was more wood. What's going on here now, Hank? Come on now. And, you know, it is what it is. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And I can't say with some of his things that I disagree with him. I think I pumped this. I'm not sure here. Yep, there it goes. Okay, let's go ahead and move over to the cap next. I know that bang is really loud in the microphone. I do apologize for that, guys. The cocking of this rifle, it's still, this is a fairly new rifle. I've probably got a couple thousand rounds through it over the years. It's probably a year or two old by now. I'm not sure how long the 125th anniversary edition has been out, but probably a couple years by now. So that white cap is extremely tiny down there. Let's go ahead and take a blink at it. It's just at the beginning of the shade down there, so it's kind of in and kind of out. That makes it extremely difficult to hit, but I can only see like a quarter of the cap down there in the sun, so not making excuses, it's just the truth. Here we go. Let's try to stay away from the wood and hit the plastic cap. Nice. All right. I got a piece of chalk down there, a piece of green chalk to the far right in the shade, totally 100%. So you guys probably won't see that. And then I also have a that green eraser down there. So tell me if the tiny targets is something that you guys wouldn't mind seeing again. Like I said, it's something that I do in my spare time anyway. Just out on the back porch having a good time, nothing too serious, you know. So let's go back to the green eraser. On the far left, right above the yellow can target down there. Nice. Very nice. I'll tell you what, man, once you get this thing dialed in, I mean, and I don't really mind the trigger either. I've heard various opinions on that, but I mean, for 60 something bucks, I mean, what do you expect, guys? I mean, but then they say, well, you throw the 901 in there and you got the 880, and yeah, I get it, guys, but it treats me just fine. Again, that's just my opinion. And like I said, if I had $100 to spend, you know, I'd definitely be taking a look at the Legacy 1000. There's no question. Would I rather have a 901? Of course. You know, but this would definitely be in the conversation. There's no question. Whether it be the plain black version or the dressed up version that I got here. I do have a Baleshi red dot topped off here. So we're shooting today right at 20 yards. Let's go ahead and take out this piece of chalk and get out of here. Appreciate you guys checking out what Hank's got going on this morning here at, or this afternoon, I should say, here at Indiana Air Guns. Chalk to the far right. And this red dot's a little too bright for down there. Here we go. Nope. Definitely went low on me. Oh, come on, chalk. I love shooting that chalk too. I got a video coming up on just that as well. It just mystifies down there. Absolutely. What a wonderful target. There goes. All right, guys. Let me take a trip back down and we'll talk about this rifle for a little bit. We'll go ahead and get out of here. Hank here with you at Indiana Air Guns. So like I said, guys, I hope you guys can see okay. The zoom is fully on the camera. I guess I could have took it off just now, but figured I'd take a step out in the sun, you know, let the off dry up a little bit. But Yeah, guys, I really don't have any other than the dropping the pellet in and turning around and going backwards. If you're not careful, it will drop down the BB port in there. I see guys leave the bolt up a little bit to kind of avoid that, and that's definitely a great idea. Um, but really, guys, I have nothing negative to say about this. I've never shot BBs or anything out of this. You are dealing with the traditional rifled barrel here. 4 or 5 pumps at 20 yards, guys. Able to do pesting or whatever you would want. I'd say within 30 yards, you'd be golden. Not necessarily sure it'd be my go-to in order to do that. But definitely keeping them out the garden, yes. Euthanizing or anything of that nature, get a little bit more power just to be a little bit more humane, but it could definitely get the job done. I love the color scheme on this. Belleci red dot's been a dream on here, and it's worked, you know, just like the first day I took it out of the box, and I've enjoyed it every day since then. So let me know what you guys think or what your opinion is on the Legacy 1000 125th Anniversary Edition, topped off with your cheap $20 Belleci red dot. Till the next time, guys, this has been Hank. Tiny Targets here at Indiana Air Guns. Have fun tonight. Take care. God bless America.